Hi guys, it is March 18th. It's a Monday today, and not a whole lot to report today. Feeling just fine from having injected into my stomach, which I'm happy to find out about because a lot of people have side effects by injecting into their bellies, and it turns out that injecting into your thigh or into the back of your arm just happens to work better. I am happy that I don't have those concerns. At least, not yet. Maybe it'll happen in the future. Who knows? I was able to go to the bathroom today, so I decided to weigh myself because I'm like, I wonder what it is. And I was 258.2 today. So just like I was telling you yesterday that I knew I had some waste in my system. Now, I don't know if that was 2 pounds worth that I ejected, but I was happy to see that it's still moving in a downward trajectory. I also feel like I have been eating less through the last week or so. So that could be why the weight is going down as well. Maybe, I don't know. But either way, I'm happy to see it continuing its downward climb or downward fall. Everything else is going great. I don't think I watched any movies yesterday. I've been reading. There's this series called the Scholomance or the Golden Enclaves. I don't remember what who's it by? I don't know. The Golden Enclaves, Enclaves, is the third book. And I like it, but it's been a while since I've read the first two. And it's an interesting premise. It's about these kids that get put into like this magic school, basically, because there are these like abomination monster things that eat these magic users. And so the kids, they go away for 4 years to train to figure out, I guess, how to survive. And stuff happens in there. So it's a good book, but like I said, it's been a while since I've read the first couple, and now I'm reading the third one. And the author kind of goes back and explains some things from the first two, which is good because I didn't want to go back and read those. But at the same time, she is heckin' wordy on some of this stuff, Like she's giving all this exposition about what's happening and what's going on and the feelings and everything. So I have found myself, just kind of speed reading and been like, get to business. So I'm 43% of the way through, my Kindle tells me. So I'll probably finish that maybe today or tomorrow. But I have not watched anything fun. So I throw on Modern Family when I just need something to like get dressed to, or if I'm making lunch and I just want something to watch for a half hour, 45 minutes. And I've watched that so many times. If you haven't seen it, I would recommend Modern Family because it's pretty funny and it's fairly relatable and it's clean humor, if you will. So it's a good one. I did watch The Great North. The Great North? Yeah, it's a cartoon about this family who lives in Alaska. That one's kind of fun. Speaking of Alaska, my husband and I have been looking at properties. I don't think we've looked in Alaska recently, but we have looked at Alaska before. We kind of have this idea of wanting to live like in a homestead. Maybe we raise some food, raise some chickens, some pigs, maybe some goats. I don't know. But everything is so expensive. And I know it's just going to keep getting more expensive. It's not like land is going to get any less expensive. Like it's going to get cheaper somehow. So it's hard because we have this house, right? And do we sell the house first? And then where do we live while we're looking for another place? Also, we've got 2 dogs, 2 good-sized dogs, and 3 cats. What do we do with them in the meantime? Like very few apartments want you to have that many animals in an apartment, right? And if you try to rent a house for a while, it's the same thing. Like either you're paying really exorbitant pet fees. So then the only other answer is, well, to get rid of the pets. Well, I don't want to get rid of the pets. And I feel like we made an oath, if you will, when we adopted them to keep them. And also, as far as the cats are concerned, if we do get a homestead, we're going to want cats because homesteads have mice and other rodents and vermin. Cats are great with that. And our cats are hunters, like they like to hunt. So that doesn't make any sense. So the whole thing I'm trying to say is it's stressful because even if we really want, if we found a place that was just like perfect for us to move there, then it's like the chicken or the egg. Like, what do we do first? So it's hard. And yeah, it's been a lot of stress lately with just various things and trying to figure out what we want to do. And I don't really want to move the kids because they've got a really good system here. They've got some good friends. I could move them. They could move and make new friends again. That is something that a lot of kids are able to do. They've got that bounce back quality. I moved a ton as a kid. Didn't love it though. So I don't necessarily want that for our kids. And also, if you move into the boonies, you don't have a lot of like amenities, music lessons or sports or whatever that you have when you live in a city or a suburb of a city. But also, we are so close to our neighbors. Like, I'm looking out my window right now and I'm looking at the roof of the house next to us. There is, I don't know, 10, maybe 12 feet between our two houses. And then same on the other side. It's a very closely packed, densely populated neighborhood. And I want trees. I would love to live in a house that just was surrounded with trees. And like, we're talking Pacific Northwest style trees. So like firs, but also some deciduous. I want the kind of forest where you get some moss that's growing and it's just like quiet when you go for a walk through the woods. You don't really find that where we are in our deserty type area unless you go super high up in the mountains, but then that's not close and then you're having to drive forever. There's really not a good answer. And I think sometimes, the coast could be fun, like head back to the Pacific Northwest and live maybe coastally, because I always loved going to the coast. But do I actually want to live on the coast? I don't know. It's really windy there, right? And it's usually pretty chilly because of the wind, unless you get far enough in and then you have the heat a little bit. I don't know. A lot of stuff going on. So, but as far as health goes, all good. Lost a couple pounds, no crazy side effects, and no movie recommendations at this time. So I will see you guys later. Bye.